We was in Seattle, and we had played the game, and Coach gave us an option to either fly back with the team or drive back. And all of us, we like, we're gonna drive because we got our peoples up there. We're gonna drive. So I jumped in the car with Damon. Damon had the yellow Hummer, so he had his partner drive up. Damon's in the passenger seat. Me and Sheet are in the back. She's a footer. I'm 6'6". These Hummers run really big. H2. So we pull up. We about to go on the highway. We about to roll out. And I remember we pulled into the village pantry to get, whatever we needed, to get on the road. And Pip pulls up. Him and his brother. They got a Suburban. So I'm like, cool. I'm jumping in the car with them. I'll meet y'all back in Portland. See y'all in a minute. It wasn't no big thing. So they burnt out. They burnt out about 5 minutes before us. And I remember riding down the street, and I remember we seeing the police cars in the distance, like, hey, be cool. Police coming up. And we riding by, and I just remember seeing the Hummer. I just remember seeing Sheed and Damon just kind of looking out the window and the lights all in their face. And I was like, oh, my goodness, here goes some more shit.
Yeah, it was wild, Because right after we left you, we pulled off. I forgot Damon's homie name who was driving.
Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie was driving. So, he was speeding a little bit. So the first time, Biggs was like, yo, slow down. So he slowed down. So, we banged the J. And boom, that was it, right? That was all. Like, Biggs had his J, I had my J. But 10 minutes to smoke a J, boom. So right when we finished and, pluck the ashes, we go by the cop car sitting right there in the middle of the road. So boom, throw them on, come get us. Whoop, whoop. Pull us over. And said the whole thing, yeah, I smell the marijuana smell and this and that. So he asked all of us to get out. So we get out. So he's like, yeah, so, where's the marijuana, this and that. I'm like, look, we ain't got no marijuana, man. The only thing you can get us for is for speeding. Like, ain't no marijuana. He's like, I smell it, this and that. Look, dude, ain't no marijuana. And I told him, I was like, dude, ain't no marijuana because we smoked it. I was like, it was a J and the guy smoked. I said, what? I mean, you can't do nothing else about that. You're not going to arrest me if my car smell like shit. So how you want to arrest me if my car smell like weed? And it ain't no weed in here. So we told him. And so it's like, we standing out there, right? Oh, man. He calls another unit. Boom. So another unit's on the way. So we standing there like, damn. So we're standing out there outside of Damon's truck. And here comes some lights on the road. Now, mind you, it's desolate out this joint. Ain't no highway lights, none of that, right? Here come the team bus. So we look at the bus, and I'm like, damn. Me and Damon both said it at the same time, pretty much like, damn, that's the bus right there. And the guys on it, we seen the bus slow down. All the guys looking back. And the bus stopped. The team security had got out for a second. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And he got back on the bus, and the bus left. So I'm not sure what, transpired between him and the officer. But long story short, I don't even think we got a speeding ticket. If so, it went on Eddie's record, Damon's friend, right? So we riding back home. Damon like, man, he's like, man, you think this is going to be on ESPN? I was like, Biggs, I said, it shouldn't be. I said, because we didn't get arrested. We didn't get no ticket. They didn't find no weed. None of that. I'm like, ain't no crime. Like, okay, the crime was speeding, but me and you wasn't driving. Yo, so I'm at home, right? I'm sleeping in the morning. And my wife coming, at the time I'm married, she coming in, wake up. I'm like, what? What's wrong? She was like, what happened last night? I'm like, what you mean? It was the game. Niggas came home after the game. What happened? I'm like, what are you talking about? Ain't nothing happened. The remote puts it on ESPN. Portland Trailblazers Rasheed Wallace and Damon Stoudemire arrested for marijuana charges. I'm like, oh, snap. They put this on ESPN. And I'm like, and there it go again. As you can See, and if you do your history on it, or whoever watching do their history, we never got arrested. We didn't get no tickets. They never found no marijuana or nothing like that. So, but yet, it made national news for a speeding ticket that we weren't driving. Yeah, it was his car, but just because it was his car, yeah, and the cop seen his friend was driving. So it ain't like Damon was like, oh, yo, switch seats with me real quick. No. Eddie was driving, yeah, and then it wasn't like he was going dumb fast. So let's say if the speed limit was 65, he probably was doing like 73, 74. It wasn't nothing
That's
really exceeding. No, it's speeding.
Well,
but
they saw
it's
the
not
yellow Hummer.
exceeding.
The
Yeah.
yellow Hummer probably threw him off.
Especially you guys. Were you guys in Oregon or in Washington?
No, we was in the state of Washington. We was only like about 30 minutes into the ride. And then we seen the bus. These fools roll by. It's like, damn. But yeah, that was the last. I did not expect that to be on ESPN, yo, on everything, because ain't nobody get arrested. And that's pretty much how the whole cliche fell in with all of us. They call us the jailblazers, but ain't nobody go to jail.